The UFC's lightweight division is a mess right now, and it's all because of Bilal Muhammad, weirdly enough. Because Islam Makhachev doesn't want to fight Bilal Muhammad, that's his friend. But Islam wants to move up to 170 as well. I think if Bilal loses, Islam moves up to 170, and we get Charles and Ilya for the vacant title. And then I think from there, the number one contenders match they will make is Justin Gaethje and Paddy Pimblett. And that would be really interesting. If Islam stays, it gets more confusing. Does Charles get the shot? Does Ilya get the shot? You got two guys kind of lined up there. I think it's going to be a lot easier for the UFC if Bilal Muhammad loses at UFC 350. We'll see what happens there. But I think at the moment, I think Gaethje is the fight for Paddy Pimblett. Because I think you want to have fights for Paddy where you want him to keep winning on paper, right? You want to protect a guy that has star qualities and star power and to be that next generation in the lightweight division. Because the old guard has hung around a long time. The Poiriers, the Gaethjes, Oliveira, Chandler, Ferguson was around for a while. Those guys have hung in there a really long time. Dan Hooker will include as well. Those guys have been around forever. They're not going to be around much longer. I think of those old guard names, of those big name fighters, I think Gaethje is someone who can get Paddy Pimblett a title shot, grow Paddy Pimblett's star power. And I never would have thought I would have said this, but I think Paddy Pimblett could beat Justin Gaethje. Something I never thought I would have said in my life a week ago. But I think that's the fight to make because I get that Charles and Paddy's probably the most interesting stylistic fight on paper. They're both really crafty submission artists. I do think that would be the toughest of those old guard in the lightweights for Paddy. I think it's Charles by a mile still. Be the toughest fight for Paddy Pimblett.